Hi, in the earlier lecture, we had seen about cookies and we are going to see a small demo on how to create a cookie, how to add a cookie to the response and how to see the cookie that are added into the client side, that is the browser, by the server. Let me go ahead and create a JSP file, new JSP. Let me name the JSP as cookie name submit.jsp. Let me change the title. Here I am going to have a form where user can submit the name by which the user should be called and the preferred language. So I am going to have a name field and a preferred language field. Both are of type text box. I have given the name of the field as my name and my language. The form will get submitted to this specific JSP cookie underscore set.jsp. Let me go ahead and create the JSP, new JSP. I'm going to name it as cookie underscore set.jsp. Say finish. So within this, I'm going to add a scriptlet where I'm going to create a cookie object. And while creating the cookie object, I need to give the name of the cookie object as well as what should be the value to be set for that particular cookie. So I'm going to create a new cookie object which will be of name my underscore name. I'm using the cookie constructor. I'm providing the name of the cookie as well as the value that should get added to the cookie. I'm using the implicit request object and using the method getParameter to get the value that is getting submitted from this specific text box, my underscore name. The same way, I will be getting the my underscore language and create a new cookie. The name of the cookie, I'm setting it as my underscore language. Now, I can set the lifetime of this particular cookie using number of seconds. So my underscore name cookie, the age or the lifetime will be set as 60 multiplied by 60 multiplied by 24, that is 24 hours. The value will be in seconds. The same way I will be setting the lifetime for the other cookie, my underscore language. Now I am going to add these cookies to the response. So whenever this particular servlet is requested along with the response, these cookies will get added and it will be served to the client. Let me change the title. Let me provide a sample text. Now I am going to execute this JSP and submit the value. So what will happen? It will submit it to cookie underscore set.jsp, which will set the cookie in the response and it will provide the response to the client, but the cookie will be set in the browser and the lifetime will be of 1 day. I can see the details about the cookie within the browser. Let me go ahead and run this specific JSP. I'm going to provide the name and preferred language. I will submit. So the cookie is set. I can check the value of the cookie set by getting into the More Tools, Developer Tools. Under Application tab, here I do have the cookies. You can expand and see what are all the cookies set. So I do have a cookie with the name my underscore language that is set as English, and the expiry or the max life I can check over here. The same way I do have another cookie my underscore name which is set as Kumar. So basically this particular cookie is set. Even if I close the browser, the cookie will continue to exist. So I can access any other page within this particular application. I should be in a position to visualize the cookies. So whatever the JSP I access for that specific website, the cookie will continue to exist till the expiry of that specific cookie. So I can get into the developer tools. So this particular website, I will continue to have this specific cookie my underscore language and my underscore name. I can access the value of these cookies by getting into that specific page where I will be using the expression language to see the value of the cookie in that specific page. Let me go ahead and create a new JSP. New JSP. Let me name it as cookie underscore view.jsp. Here I am going to use the expression language. We are going to have a detailed discussion on the expression language, how to use, but for understanding purpose I am going to use the expression language so that we can see the details about the cookie much faster and quicker. This is the syntax of the expression language, where I am going to ask for the cookie with the name my_name and get the value corresponding to it. The same way, I am going to access the cookie with the name my_language and I am going to get the value of it and I am going to print the value. So this is the syntax for expression language. For the time being, don't worry about the expression language syntax. We will be having a detailed discussion on expression language in future. Let me go ahead and execute this particular page. So I'm able to see the details of the cookies that are set within that particular browser by that particular website, and I'm able to see the value of it as well. So this is one way of reading the value of the cookies programmatically. So in a quick summary, we have seen how to create a new cookie object, set the age of it, as well as how to add it along with the response, and how to see the value of the cookie by providing the name of the cookie using the expression language.